Hello everyone and welcome to Crafty Thursday. Wow, we are Thursday. Now, before I forget, next Thursday, Craft Alive. Thursday, Friday and Saturday. I'm just reminding everyone because it's taken me a while to get my head around that. Normally we do Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But this one at Lardner Park is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then on Sunday, I'll be doing my Christmas kit collection. No? Yes? I'm not sure. I'll check on that one. I think I'm not quite sure. It might not be. It might be Addie, Hazel's birthday. Anyhow, enough of that. Let's wait for a couple of people to come on and say hello. I hope you've all got your cuppa. If you're watching the replay, welcome and thank you for joining me tonight. We have gift giving tonight, our monthly gift giving. I'm excited about that. I love to give away gifts to people. Hi Susan, good to see you popping on. We've got some things happening for our VIP customers too. And I was sitting down today working out my goals for this year for Stampin' Up. That can be sometimes hard working out your goals. Hi Tanya. But I decided that I'm so close, and I mean so close really, to 500,000 in sales from when I started. So for me, my goal is to get to that by the end of September. So this is a big goal. And I'm not one normally to ask for help, as a lot of you would know, but I'm going to ask you for help, but it's going to be in a fun sort of way. Hi Caroline Matthews, how are you tonight? It's good to see you coming on. So any of my VI customers will get a letter in the next couple of days, but I just wanted to explain a little bit about what it's about. And it's about me going for my 500,000 this year and my 20th year. Oh my God, so much happening. Working out all my goals has just been so hard today. Hi Susan. Hi Suzanne. So if you're a demonstrator and you're in business, you'll know setting goals is one of the important things. So I have done, and I've spent all day working on my goals and getting things set up. Now, I'm going to be sending you all one of these, this one. I'm going to be sending you all this one for my customers. Now, if you don't get one, please, I haven't forgotten you, just please remind me. Send me a text and say, Teresa, I haven't got my ladder. Okay, now, to enter, all you have to do is put your order numbers down going like this, okay? Every time you place an order, you put your order number down and the date alongside of it. You need to do that because you will need to take a picture of that at the end. Now you can print off as many sheets as you need for the 12 months. It runs for 12 months. So that's a big thing. So I'll let you all read about it when you get your information, but it's just a way of helping me get to my goal, but I will have goals for my VIP customers as well, or anyone that you know that might like to place an order with me to help me out this year would be fantastic. Hi Maureen, good to see you. So you'll be getting this in your quick text. You'll also be getting, and I will be filling out people that place their orders with me as well. Okay, so I'll be writing out as well, but I need you to write out your order number and the date that you place the order. Now, you can order 5 times through the month if you want to. That's entirely up to you. But remember, you have to make that, if you want to get your rewards, you've got to sell a certain amount. You've got to buy a certain amount, sorry. Okay, so our monthly gift winners. Now, I have got them written down here. Now, the people that were in the, I've got notes everywhere here. The people that were in the post fun, your cards and gifts will be coming this week. Sorry about that, but I've been waiting some products from Stampin' Up and only come in the mail today. So our gifts for through the month, remember I said I was going to do something special throughout the month, each month, and I'm going to pick different posts. Okay, so let me just start with what I did. So on the 13th of October, which was a Crafty Monday sketch, I put that up and I was hoping that we'd get some people share their sketches in there, but they didn't. So there's no gifts going to that one. And I write out this prior to when I do my scheduling. I write out the 5 or 6 that I'm going to pick out. And I don't know if anyone's going to comment or not when I do it. On the 19th, let's shine some Crafty Joy with one Stampin' Up technique. And Tracy Ross, she actually put in that she loved embossing. So Tracy, you have won a gift, so a mystery gift, so that will come to you. On the 20th of October, I put prize and fun, person with the most names. Now this was 40 names in 4 minutes or something. You had to print the sheet out, write the names of all the people that you knew, time yourself as you did it in 4 minutes, and then take a photo and load it back up into the comments. But no one did it. So no gifts going out for that one. Oh, so sad, so sad. Okay, the 26th of October, the Bee Building Punch. We got 10 comments on that one. Thank you. Woohoo! Well, I'm excited. And I put all your names, all the 10 people's names in a little bag. And Kerry McCuddy, you have won a gift. So thank you all for joining in. That was amazing. On the 28th of October, I put sneak peek new kits. Oh, no one wanted to comment on that either. So there was no comments that went on to that. Unfortunately, there's no gifts going out for that. And then on then I put a post up about joining, and I had one person join. So Pat Kerr, thank you so much for joining last month. I am so excited to have you onto my team. And I know that the girls will be helping you along the way as well. So that is really lovely. So did you put in a sketch, Tanya? I'll have to have a look because there was none in there when I went and had a look in the comments. So I'll have to check that, Tan. Thanks for putting that up for me. I will definitely check. But when I checked them out last night and today, there was no sketches in there. Joined this, so joined, Pat joined, so she gets a beautiful gift for writing a comment in under there and joining. Now, the other thing was I challenged everyone to send out some happy mail while I was away as well on the cruise. And I come home to none. No happy mail whatsoever. So unfortunately, no one wins that one either. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I love giving away gifts. So I've got 3 gifts to give away. But I thought I was going to give away a lot more for October. So for this month, like November, on the first Thursday in December, we'll be doing the gift giving. So make sure that you join in. Now, every time you join in, you've got your little map. If you've printed out your treasure map, you can put a little gem onto it because, yeah, that way we can see who's doing what. So, exciting. And I have a lot of gifts still to send out, so that's exciting. I don't know, Tan. I'll have to go on and have a look later, sweetie. Okay, so let's get down to some card making tonight because time goes really fast. Thank you for everyone joining in. Like I said, I'm not one for normally asking people to help me do things, but I am asking for all your support that you can give me this year, whether it's with a friend or hosting an online party for me so that I can get more sales. I'd be really grateful. Really, really grateful. I know I'm not that far off, and I really wanted to do it last year, but having a heart attack Christmas Day stopped all that. But thank you for everyone that has supported me this year, because we had the recognition day yesterday. You can see this stamp set's new. I haven't even used it. This is what I love. This is why I wanted to come on a bit extra more this time, because I've got so many stamp sets I haven't used because I wasn't well enough to use them, but I really want to use them. Yeah, so I really wanted to do it this year, but it didn't happen that way. But thank you for everyone that did support me, because I still am my team. Thank you. You girls are amazing. I love all my team members so much. They're all so helpful and fun to be with. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of watercolouring tonight. Who loves watercolouring? I do. So we're going to use our watercolour brush, but also I've got a little spray bottle here as well. So I'm just going to spray my paper and just wet it down with the watercolour brush as well. This can be a bit messy, but look, honestly, it's a lot of fun when you do this. Okay, so now I've got the paper wet. I'm just going to blot it because that just softens the top surface to start off with. And I'm going to come in with my Stays On. And my Stays On, I think, needs to be refilled. Must do that. I don't use it very often, and I forget that I have to refill it. Okay, so we're going to stamp down with the Stays On, because Stays On's a permanent ink. And I'm just going to press down hard. We've got a nice little light image there. Now, when you use Stays On your stamps, grab that chamois out really quick and give it a clean. If you've got Stays On cleaner, yes, you can use that. But I find if you get pretty well onto it, especially the photopolymer ones, they clean up really, really quick. Okay, so we've got our little image happening here, and we're going to be doing some water painting with our aqua painter, and I've got my little blocks here. So we're going to start off with Pool Party, and I'm just going to add a little bit to my block, and I'm going to add that into the water section here. And you'll see these cards come to life. I love them. Very quick way of doing a Christmas card if you want a little Christmas card or something a little bit different. Okay, the good thing about watercolouring is you can build up as much as you want as you go along. Tell me in the comments, who loves watercolouring with the aqua painters? Do you do it? I'd like to know who does. Tan, I think you might have done it in the team one. I haven't done the team one yet. I've just done customers tonight. I think you might have done it on the team page, because I think I remember correctly, you and Sharon both did that. So I'm sure that's where you placed it in the team one. Okay, we're going to come across to some green now. And we can use different greens. We've got granny apple green, we've got lemon lime twist, or we've got old olive. So it depends what type of person you are, whether you like what you like. I think I'll go with granny apple green tonight. And I'm just going to put a little bit onto my block. And I'm going to come in with my watercolouring here. Now, when you're doing this, you can sort of do every second one if you want to make it look like a little bit of snow's coming down. And we can go back and use the Wink of Stella pen on the second ones if you want to do it that way. You can do it that way. So what's everyone been up to today? I have, well, you all heard me. I've been goal setting today and getting ready for Craft Alive. I've had a lot of things happening for Craft Alive. You can always blot if you have a bit too much water, and you can come back and add that colour back on. That's a really good gold nugget. Okay, so you can actually add a little bit more. Did anyone do anything really exciting today? Okay. Sorry guys, still got this hay fever. Does anyone else suffer with hay fever? It's not nice, honestly. It's a horrible thing to have. Okay, so right at the back here, we've got some little trees here, so we're just going to be very gentle when we come down on these ones with the green. And then we can bring in some green around the bushes as well, down here. And also we can add some green onto these ones up here. The nice thing about the granny apple green is when you do it very light, it comes out very light, and when you use dark, it comes out really dark. It's really good. Okay, so we're going to now come in with I've still got a couple of gifts to give away tonight, so don't run away yet. You have to be on here. I've got a couple of chamois to give away tonight. Ooh. Because it's gift giving night, and I had them to give away, and I'm giving them away. Okay, so I'm going to go with the pecan pie. I was sort of thinking crumb cake, but I think I'll go pecan pie. Okay, and I'm just going to add a little bit on this side. I've got blue on one side and put pecan pie on the other. And these are just for the little stones in the water here. Okay, now I forgot to bring over my white ink refill, but I'll go and grab it in just 1 minute. Oop, nearly put it in the wrong one. Oh, just did it again. Bit funny. Okay, now we want the green. Just do a little bit of light green up here. Don't want it too dark, we just want it light. Going around here, the bushes. And then we want the brown into these rocks again here. Who has this stamp set? This is really gorgeous. This is the Winter Scenes. Has anyone got this one? It's really pretty. I'll show you the scene on. It's really pretty doing the watercolouring on this one. I'm just going to go and get my white ink refill. Excuse me for 1 minute. It's just sitting here. Okay. And I'm just going to grab another block. And just put some on here. I only need a little bit, a tiny little bit. Now make sure your brush is clean when you do this, so just give it a push. These do have water in them. For anyone that hasn't seen them before, they unwind the reverse way. They unwind going to the right instead of to the left. So they unwind. And then you put your water into the tube and then you screw them back up and you get a set of 3. They're really lovely. And then it's got push on the side, but just don't have to push all the time. But if you want to bring that water through just to clean your brush, it's really good. Or if you want to wet your paper. So we're going to come in now and we're going to pick up this white and we're going to add it on our Christmas trees or our trees and our snow area. In here. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit into here and a little bit in here. And if you want to, you can just wipe that brush off if it's getting too wet. And you can just add a little bit on the top of your rocks as well, in the water a little bit. I love that they've got 3 sizes. They've got a flat brush, but I seem to go for this middle one. I don't know why. It just is easy to use, and I seem to be able to manage everything I want to do with it. You want to keep your tips nice and fine, so you want to make sure that they are rolled, that you have them rolled around so you get a nice fine tip all the time. Okay, because you don't want it to be messy. So we're just going to add a little bit up the back here. And then we're going to put this one aside to dry before we do the water wash on it. And we're going to do another one. Okay, so you can sort of see this has got the snow and that in it. It looks quite awesome, actually, the way it goes. So that's lovely. Okay, clean our brush off again. And we're going to cut the next one. If you're doing it on, that's watercolour paper. This is just normal card. Okay, so, and I had these circles, so I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to use them. So we're going to put another stamp on here. And coming with the stays on, I might have to get some stays on. Ink refill, I think. I don't like doing it when I'm just stamping, but I'm going to have to refill it tonight. Okay, so down with this one into the centre. I'm going to press down pretty hard and lift up. Oh, that turned out pretty good, actually. This is quite cute, this little one. So we're going to give this one a bit of a watercolour now. Now, like I said, when you're working on normal cardstock, you've got to be a little bit mindful that you don't get it too wet. Okay, because if you get it too wet, it will peel the paper, and we don't want our paper peeled. So we're going to put this in here first, which is like our water. Wipe it off. We're going to use a little bit of brown for the chair. Okay, and maybe a little bit of brown over here also for like the fence. A little bit just in here for the ground that's going up the back there. Wipe it off. Coming with our green on our trees. You could actually make these very autumnly if you wanted to. You could add some yellows, reds, with different greens. It'd be really, really lovely actually. So make sure you keep that point nice and fine on your pen, because that really helps. Okay, turn it around so you don't put your hand in it. There's nothing worse than putting your hand in your work and smudging it. Okay, come down through here. That's turned out really lovely. Okay, so down here we're going to add a little bit of grass as well down here. And we're going to add a little bit there and a little bit there, just a bit of colour. And a little bit here. But now we're going to come in with our white. So make sure your brush is clean, really good for your white. So watercolouring class is a really good one. I love a watercolouring class. I think it's really great. And I think, you know, it might be something I might do in one of my next kit posts out. I've been thinking about what I might like to do. If you've got any suggestions, we're doing our Christmas one, which we will be doing on Sunday. Well, I'm not sure this Sunday. I know one day I had to change because we got Hazel's turning 1. And I keep forgetting which day. Okay, so we're going to add some snow into here. And in here and on our snowman. And then you want to add some up towards the back here as well. Okay. So we've got that one. We're going to leave that one dry now. I'm just going to add a little bit white in around here. Okay, we'll let that one dry as well. So we've got this one done, which is really cute. Hi, Kerry. How are you? Good to see you on. Okay, now we're going to do the next one. I didn't say we were going to do make them all into cards tonight. I just said we're going to do some. Okay, I better. Time's getting away from us. Oh, I could sit here all night and teach you. Okay, so we're going to do the wash at the back. Now, there's lots of ways you can do a wash at the back, okay? So one is to make sure that your pen is really wet. So make sure that you squirt the water out because you want the water to your paper. This is the watercolour paper on here that we're using. So we want to do our wash around here. And we're going to use the blue. So we're going to do our wash in around here. And lighter and darker. So it's sort of lighter as we go up there. And bring it around. Okay, so that's our first one. It looks quite lovely. I don't know if you can see it quite well in here. Now the next one, we're going to do the blue as well. I'm going to have to add a little bit more blue. A little bit more pool party, I think we used. I'm probably, with the gift giving tonight, not going to have time to make these into cards for you, but I wanted to share the technique, the difference mainly between watercolour painting with the watercolour paint and with the white cardstock. Now, if you give it a go, put your cards up under the comments tonight. Put your card up under the comments tonight, and everyone that does that will go into a mystery special draw. Okay. And squeeze a bit of water through because I want it a little bit wetter, just so that I can do some little squiggles on it. Okay, so that's our second little one. I'm going to put this up so I can see you all. Hi Lillian, good to see you. Have a look how cute that looks. It looks really, really cute. And this is on the water paper, and you can sort of see this has dried really, really light. So you might need to do a second coat on this one, okay, where this one's a little bit darker. So it's important to have a play with, thank you for the love hearts. I love the love hearts. So really good, but I'll make these into some cards, and I might even come in tomorrow sometime and do another class with the other ones, and then we'll put them together. So I've got a couple of what have I got to give away? The chamois. I've got some chamois to give away. And Kate Teresa, I think that's how you pronounce your name. Congratulations, you've won a sponge. A chamois, I should say, not a sponge. A chamois. I'm just writing things down because if I don't, I'll forget. And also Marlene McGregor, you've also won a chamois tonight. I'm just seeing if I can see. Hi Sam, how are you? I hope you're good. Susan, I'm glad you're watching. It's a good idea to put your names up so I can see who's on here. So I can pick some names out. I've got two. We've got Kay and Marlene so far. So I'm just going to do one more random name when I see it coming up on the screen. So who's going to be first to get their name up there? I'll see who's coming up. Tanya. Tanya Ward, you have won a chamois. Your name just come floating up. Okay, so that's my 3 chamois that I'm giving away tonight for our monthly gift giving. Plus all the girls are going to get their, that went into the post box one. Your gifts and cards will be going out this week. And Joe, you also won a gift, and someone else won a gift as well. I think it's on the other page. Turn it over, Teresa. And Tracy Ross also won a gift, and Kerry McCurry also won a gift. Sorry about my pronunciation. Sometimes I'm dyslexic, so it's sometimes really hard to work out what the words are for me, but I do my best. Okay, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Congratulations to all the winners. I will put your names up. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of water painting tonight. And we'll catch you all soon. And don't forget, all my VIP customers, to keep an eye out over the next few days for your text message. Read through it and join in, because there's going to be some nice big prizes towards the end when it all finishes. If I make my 500, $500,000. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? Okay, until tomorrow. I will be back on tomorrow sometime. I will put a post up because I'm not quite sure. I've got doctor's appointments tomorrow. So sometime tomorrow I will be back on. Thank you for joining me tonight. If you're watching the replay later, hello, and thank you for joining me as well. And I really love all your support that you give me. God bless you all, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.